Hello, people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deep Roy Chaudhary, and I'm just a normal guy who talks about stuff that seems interesting and important to me. And today I'm going to talk about the fact that look, I can understand that some people have apprehensions about the vaccine, about the efficacy of the vaccine, especially with the rise of all the new strains of coronavirus. I heard about Omicron. I heard about some IHU variant. Some people are saying that there are other new strains of coronavirus that might be undiscovered yet or unrecognized yet, or not unrecognized but undiscovered yet. That's basically what I'm saying. But to say the truth, just because there are new strains of COVID, that doesn't mean that the efficacy of vaccine should be questioned like this. I can understand that people have apprehensions about trusting the government, about trusting any kind of government institution, about trusting any kind of government mouthpiece, any kind of government organization. But at the end of the day, we should also recognize the fact that the government is not always out to get you. It is not always out to some kind of do some kind of mind control experiment on you. Yes, there have been instances when certain people, not everyone within the government, it is not some grand conspiracy within where everyone at every at every government organization, each and every person at every government organization is colluding to do some kind of Illuminati style conspiracy. But there are certain people within certain government who do misuse their power for bad things. But to say that just because some government people or some representatives, so-called representatives of the government, are behaving in an unethical manner, so all the people that are that are that are at various positions in the government, all the scientists who are at various who are helping the government in various capacities, all those scientists are consistently lying and are telling us uh, and they're telling us falsehoods about the efficacy of vaccines. I think that would be very, very immature and irrational to even think of something like that. Yes, governments governments are filled with people, and people can be untrustworthy at times. But this is right now we are in the middle of a pandemic. Of course, we have been in the middle of the pandemic since the last 2 years, I guess, and I know it can get very exhausting when people are all that you are hearing on the news is basically new strain of coronavirus, wear masks, do social distancing. It can get exhausting and tiring after a point. But just tell me, what is the alternative to that? Tell me, what is the alternative to that? If we want things to get back to normal as soon as possible, there is no other way. There is no other way that other than masking up, getting vaccinated, and maintaining social distancing. Just tell me if you have any other solution to that. I don't think there is any other solution for that. Now I can understand that people have apprehensions about the vaccine as to how could the scientists create a vaccine so quickly, and some people are saying that there have been many cases of breakthrough infections, that people who are vaccinated are still getting infected with new strains of COVID. Yes, they might get infected, but infection doesn't necessarily mean hospitalization. It can actually prevent and make sure that the new vaccines actually can make sure that the new strains of COVID do not do a huge amount of basically it can the vaccines can make sure that you stay healthy even if you get infected. That's basically what it will do. Again, I am not a doctor. I am trusting the established medical people, and yeah, I am trusting them. I am taking them on their words. But just tell me, let's assume that you distrust the government, that you distrust the doctors, all of them. I mean, okay, if you want to distrust everyone, if you want to distrust each and every piece of medical advice that is being given to you, that is your choice. But what would happen to you if you get infected and a hospital bill is not going to be it's very easy for rich people to say that, you know what, I'm not going to take the vaccine because, even if I do get infected in the first place, I have access to the best doctors available. But poor people and people from the middle class, they don't have that luxury of saying that, you know what, even if something happens to me, I can avail of the best medical facilities that are out there, best hospital facilities that are out there. I'm sorry, people from all socio-economic backgrounds don't have this luxury at their disposal. So, in my opinion, I think a lot of rich people have this mentality of, you know what, I'm not going to take vaccine. That you know what, I want the right, the quote unquote right, to deny my body the vaccination. I mean, I think a lot of that is coming from first world countries. But people in the third world, people in developing nations, they recognize the fact, I think, even more to a greater extent, that you know what, if something happens, if people get infected, hospital bills, and what if, you know, you don't survive. So in order to make sure that you stay healthy even if you do get infected, you know what, it would be better to get the vaccine. It is as simple as that. Now, of course, there are exceptional cases. For example, you might have a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine. In those special cases, exceptions can be made, and you can get special permission for not getting the vaccine. But again, there are exceptions for that. If you are a perfectly healthy person, if you don't have a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine, then you should get vaccinated. More on this in the next video, I think, or maybe not. Until then, please consider liking this video. Please consider sharing this video with your friends. With your friends and acquaintances, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would help me a lot. Until the next video, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless you.